Hello there and welcome back to the channel where today we have the News Bytes for today. The News Bytes, of course, is a kind of 5-story roundup of some of the more hidden games or games you may not have heard of in the past month. So without any further ado, let's go! House Flipper was an incredibly popular first-person house repair tycoon game, and it seems to have laid the groundwork for other games to follow, with the tenants in development and now House Flipper City. House Flipper City is a unique real estate business management game, allowing you to buy flats, housing, and commercial premises from around the city, which would probably be in a sorry state of disrepair, and you'll be able to repair and rejuvenate these buildings. You can draw from a long list of objects, paints, colorings, finishes, to personalize the look of these flipped properties. You can sell these properties and as you clean them up and redecorate, or you can decide to profit via alternative methods such as renting them out to prospective tenants instead. House Flipper City looks damn good in my mind, like a top-down, more management-focused version of House Flipper. The game hopes to release in Q4 of this year, all going to plan. Next up, we have a new upcoming game in the form of Festival Tycoon. Festival Tycoon is a tycoon game focusing on building out a successful festival business. The game focuses on the planning process of creating and constructing a festival, getting acts and providing the correct facilities for your prospective guests. Then on to, of course, the finances of running this festival, with the need for good acts on a finite budget and cheap and affordable ticket prices for your prospective guests if you want them to come by the droves. Festival Tycoon will also feature a real-time strategy element to its gameplay, alongside its classical tycoon gameplay. This is to quote the website, and to further quote the website, the main features in List Farm would be the ability to plan and build a festival layout, book fitting bands for your festival, set ticket prices, find sponsors, and of course make your visitors as happy as possible. The site lacks in-depth details on what you could possibly do in Festival Tycoon at this moment. However, you can go and check out the early gameplay demo on itch.io for free. Solar Baron is an upcoming real-time strategy tycoon game focusing on the management and logistics of mining resources from a vast solar system. Solar, I would like to point out, some people thought solar meant like oil baron, but for solar panels, but it's not. Solar means solar system, not solar panel in this area. Solar Baron places you in a randomly generated solar system with a wide range of resources to gather, pump, and mine for profit. With the world facing a resource shortage, the world's governments look to the stars for a resolution to the problem. This is where you come in, researching and producing new technologies and designs for spacecraft, space stations, and spaceports as you expand operations to allow for the transportation of both equipment, people, and resources between the Earth and the wider solar system itself. Think about SpaceX, just, on steroids, ×2. Solar Baron hopes to release in Q3 of this year. Next up, we take a look at Lumbermill. Lumbermill, as the name suggests, is a game about building and managing your very own lumber production line. The game allows you to manage the process of growing, felling, stripping, chopping, and constructing, allowing you to innovate and expand your lumber production line to make a more, well, not a more effective business necessarily, but a more expansive business focusing on the lumber process. So you'd expand your production operation, which means you'd have a surplus of wood, and then that surplus of wood means you'd need to find something else to construct with it, and you can upgrade your construction process and innovate that process so you can find more advanced items to build out of your lumber, thus making you more money. Monthly devlogs from the developer can be found on YouTube for anyone interested. They offer an incredible insight not only into the game itself, but game development in general, showing off as well some of the game's features, which I'm sure everyone will be glad to see. Astro Miner is a game about building and managing a small mining colony housed alongside an asteroid belt. As you explore and mine away at this asteroid belt, you'll uncover ancient artifacts, fend off scary alien creatures, and finally space pirates trying to destroy your operations. Astro Miner will allow you to design and build your own spaceships to suit certain jobs in the mining operations, from the mining itself to the defending of your production lines of weapons and shielding on some ships instead. Alongside this, you can create a space station with a series of modular components to build, a space station capable of providing clean air, water, and producing fresh, edible food for your workers. Astro Miner's development has been paused at this current time, according to the developer on Twitter, but an alpha release will hopefully be available in the next few months when he gets back to developing. And that's it, that is the news bites for this month. Before you go, please comment if you think anything could be improved, anything specifically was bad, anything from the scripting to the voiceover to the graphics, whatever you think needs improvement, essentially. Thank you for watching, cheerio.